All right, guys, made it out here to the river. Got a little bit of time to fish today. It is 6 o'clock right now. It's been a few years since I brought the kayak back out here. It's really cool to see it right now. It is really overgrown, a lot of grass, a lot of duckweed. And we have roughly about an hour and 30 minutes to get on some fish. Hopefully get off the water before it gets dark, because the mosquitoes start to really start chewing out here. Packed really light, only brought one rod and a bunch of top water. Hopefully we get a few fish and then call it a day. 1 hour and 30 minutes to fish. Let's see if we can put some fish in the boat, guys, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're gonna start out with the Terminator walking frog. This is my go-to frog when I'm fishing around duckweed or just a little bit thicker grass. It's a little heavier frog. It's pretty big, but this is the one I really like around thick grass. See if we catch a few fish with it. There's just so much good looking frog stuff that makes it really hard to pinpoint where the fish are at. There's a lot of really good looking stuff, but there's not a lot of fish. So I think if you can find an area where you can get a few bites, I think that's where the majority of the group of the fish is gonna be at. You know, you gotta cover a lot of water. All this stuff looks really good, but just not getting bit. You know, these fish here don't get too much pressure, so when they do see a frog there, they're not really shy. If you reel your bait across the duckweed, they would at least show themselves. Woo! Took me about 30 minutes to get a fish. Hit it a few times. Get a little 2-pounder. Man, it's just frog paradise, but it's just that there's just so much good stuff that it's hard to locate fish. There really isn't that many fish in here too, so you know, they're really scattered. Just gotta find a really productive area. Yes, sir. Choked it. Number 2. You know, if I brought a punch rod, I bet I could catch a bunch of fish. You know, all this hyacinth looks really, really good. I just haven't been able to get a good, consistent frog bite. You know, since we're fishing on a very short time, I'm really just fishing the edges, and we're just really covering a lot of water. Might make another trip out here with a little bit more time, but today we're just covering water and looking around. See what we can eliminate for next time. Now, clean out that bird nest. Check that one out. It's gonna be a high 3-pounder probably. 4.12, so 4-pounder. All right, guys, 4.1. It's a good one for today. Yes, sir. Man, they are choking when they do eat it, though. A little guy, but little dinker. Oh, you know what? These guys are spitting up little carp. That's what they're eating. I saw that one spit up a little carp right there. Wow, they're not letting it go too. Saw the little one try to pull it out of his mouth. Another little one. You know, when you fish a bank like this, it's a little bit easier to pinpoint where they're going to be at. Got all that duckweed in the middle of nowhere. They could just be anywhere over there, you know. Here, at least, you know, they're going to have their backs against the bank, so makes it a little bit easier to find out where they're at. Yeah, so these fish aren't shy. You know, even you let them eat it for a long time, they don't spit it out. They just keep swimming off with it, so. Another little dinker. Look at those. That's where you want the hooks, right there. All right, fellas, that is gonna be it for today. Really quick run today. You know, it definitely felt a lot shorter than an hour and 30 minutes, but we spent too much time fishing that duckweed in the middle of nowhere. We did catch 2 fish on it, but we should have just went further up and just fished the bank. I feel like the fish that were on the bank were much more easier to catch. I mean, and plus they're easier to locate. The ones out in the middle of duckweed, you'd really have to find a good patch of duckweed that had you know, bluegills, you know, popping under it and carp under it. But these fish are chasing baby carp out here. Next time I'll probably come out and spend a little bit more time and hopefully get some more frogfish, because there's a lot of good frogging stuff that I passed up and I just really skimmed over it just because, you know, we're really limited on time. So really just, you know, fish really fast. You know, I didn't really get the chance to stop that frogs, but other than that, the bite was pretty good. We did catch a nice 4-pounder. Everything else was maybe about 1 pound to about 2.5 pounds, but other than that, you know, we did catch fish for the short amount of time, so, you know, pretty good day of fishing. Other than that, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Gonna make that run back, hopefully get to the car before we get started and get out of here. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.